cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge-ito you're not finna get in nobody's college-ito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. What's the deal, y'all? We finna jump right into this Kantiana, man. Young Ant Jefe responding to Flakko saying that No Jumper is full of clowns. Circus over there. Let's get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go. If you ain't did so, hit Young Ant with a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Notification bell. I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's hot topics with your boy Young Ant Jefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of hot topics, man, we got Poetic Flakko. Poetic Flakko, man, it finally came through with why he quit No Jumper. Because
did he quit or did he get like gently fired?
Because I'm not gonna really, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to know what's going on, and I just can't really explain the whole gist of everything. So,
Gists are hard.
However you take it, Flakko quit No Jumper or he was fired. I'm going with he removed himself, you know what I'm saying? So this is Flakko speaking on why he removed himself, you know what I'm saying? So there's been a lot going on of the course of his No Jumper history. And I guess at times Flakko was responsible for putting up the topics that was going to be discussed and things like that. So with all the beef that's going on with him, Munchie, Moose Man, and stuff like that, and these topics, and, you know, him not showing up to No Jumper, you know, versus him still being in the No Jumper group chat, knowing what's going on, versus him being over there with T-Rail, man. It's a lot of stuff that's in a cake bowl mix, you know what I'm saying, that was mixed and mashed up. And I think Flakko really just didn't want to come out and say, like, hey, Adam, I'm cool off No Jumper. So, you know.
Yeah, I think Flakko put himself in a position to have to make Adam make a decision. You feel me?
What better way to do it, in my opinion? And, you know, hey, let's poke the bear. You know, some things I know that's going to make, you know, some dudes upset. I'm going to make them upset. I'm going to press some buttons, you know. I'm going to do some things that
I know it's going to get me up out of
the
here.
others are not feeling. And then from there, you know, I could just make my exit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what better way to make a grand exit than, you know, have a problem with all the people around? You know, look, man, ain't no need for me to come around no more, Adam. Like, look, dude, I don't mess with Munchie B. I don't mess with your new accomplice, Moose Man. Like, ain't no need for me to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just my opinion. Like, don't mean I'm telling the truth. Flakko knows his own truth. I feel like Flakko didn't know how to break it to Adam. But now he's coming out and telling Adam why he actually quit No Jumper. And he's saying, man, you got a lot of dweebs around. It's no fun no more. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we just about to get to the content that you already know, man. It's the Jefe and the Jefe effect. We gonna commentate.
All right, man. So if y'all want to see what Flakko had to say, go back and watch my last video. But I want to see what Young Ant Jefe got to say. So we finna fast forward real quick. All right, let's get back into what Young Ant got to say about this.
I heard it right there for y'all self. So from what Flakko explained, you can draw your own conclusion. And like I said, I just feel like, you know, it wasn't no fun for Flakko no more. Let's say this, right? I think about in No Jumper how they point out nowadays, oh, gang members all up there with this gang members, oh, it's too serious. And I just be looking like, what? So we just gonna discredit all the other gang members that have been through No Jumper? Like, when Adam first started this platform, wasn't this platform started with members? Like, when did these dudes stop being members? I'm not saying these dude members. All these dudes that have been on.
But you know what, though? The members became more serious. You know what I'm saying? You had certain dudes up there that was just like more so party crips and all that kind of stuff. Nobody was really tripping. But, you know, when it comes to niggas out here actually getting cracking, having real issues and blah, 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 yeah, it's a different undertone. That's all.
No Jumper.
The members up there now are taking more serious than the members that are up there in the past.
Wherever they from, they came out and made it known where they was from or where they grew up or who they associate themselves with. So I don't know if these guys were just podcasting so good that it was just forgot that these guys was members. You know what I'm saying? Because people try to make it seem like that it's a gang banging era right now. And I'm not just saying Flakko because me and Flakko don't have any smoke that I know of, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the gang banging stuff, man, they gotta quit that, man. Like, from my understanding and from what I'm seeing, like all the bodies that's been through there, with the exception of Flakko, Almighty Suspect, House
Door-to-door salesman in 2026 is wild, but let's keep going.
Phone, like some of the other characters, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, everybody that know the No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, lore, y'all know the guys who came through there who wasn't members, but for the most part, I think that's what kind of like helped the platform and gave the platform, you know, the edge that it needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I could agree that if you are going to be in there, member or non-member, you should know hip-hop, like, which I know hip-hop. I'm a guy who rap, you know. I don't think that I had any, you know, dishonorable takes or, you know, I'm not fond of talking hip-hop. We can do all of that. Now, what I'm not going to do, unless it's asked, I don't think that you just have to go listen to everything hip-hop. I'm a music lover, but I don't listen to every artist that comes out. I just don't. The music that I'm fond of, and I like is the music that I listen to, you know, and here and there, if, you know, you might catch a new album from somebody, you may go listen to a song or two, whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, it just seemed like, you know, Flakko was tired of.
I think that Flakko has low-key tension with Adam 22, and he don't want to, you know, really get that fight going, but I think it's a tension there. I think it's a problem between Adam and Flakko for real.
The new casting members, like, I feel like the old cast members that was gang members, they really didn't trip off Flakko and didn't care about how Flakko was going about things, with how he do his content, with acting like the police and or faking like the police, and, you know, just with the stuff he's been doing, you know, that people and spoke to him about members, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think these guys really gave him no slack or said anything. So I think, like, with the new cast, you know, guys probably, you know, and being more vocal or saying like, oh no, you know, I ain't with that, I gotta stand clear of that or can't be around that. So, you know, with that, it's making it no fun, you know, because Flakko can't be him and or do him without it being a shove or somebody feeling like it's a problem or it's off or he messing up something. That's just how I feel about the whole thing. And I just think everything.
You know what? That does make a lot of sense on young Ant J.E.F.E's behalf. You know what I'm saying? The gangbangers in the past were up there, but they just weren't on Flakko for his flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. But at the same time, too, Flakko wasn't taking aim at them. So it's different. But I can see that point. I can see why young Ant J.E.F.E don't really care. That all being said, man, we're going to let young Ant J.E.F.E wrap it up and take us around this last corner.
That's been taking place over this last month was just his way of like, yeah, hey, man, here it is there, man. Like, man, I can't pod or I don't mess with these dweebs, you know what I'm saying? But I just think he should have been, you know, told Adam, like, man, look, man, you know, we can do business somehow, some type of way, figure something out, but I'm cool off the No Jumper thing. So this is Flakko right here, man, reading between the lines, telling why he left No Jumper. With that being said, we gonna conclude this there.
All right, man, red dots to the left. You know the rest. We up out of here. We are gone.
Protest air, Smith. We on air, protest air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Apollo Jackson. outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.